We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves look for their 7th straight victory next. Ian Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Count is 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. One out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Acuna digs in now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Weak grounder back to the mound. Albies scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is good. The third baseman, number 13.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Still even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Another try at 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the 1-1 delivery to short. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Marcell Ozuna is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Real Muto, a runner at second with 1 away. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And he got him. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Brian Dozier now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. 3-1 to him now. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Braves nothing.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Malik Smith. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. All even now, 2-2. Down the first baseline. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Padres lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. The 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Number 80 finds it, and the throw is in time. Ozuna is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday. Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to the right side. Acuna is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit high and deep to right center. Profar is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Machado is there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
At the plate, Nick Senzel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Swanson is on his way home. He'll come across to score, and the Braves have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Pham makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10-15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in, number 80. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Into the box now, Tommy Pham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. Swanson brings it in to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The fourth they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Drew Waters. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And there's a base hit on a line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
So he got him swinging. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Chopped down the third baseline. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready now, JT Realmuto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The set and the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit back toward the mound. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 61.
So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batted.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Senzel. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Tatis waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Tired a bit
your
as he reached the
attention, please.
7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Shane Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball